Alexa, switch off. Hi there. Today I wanted to talk to you about this dress and the journey we've been on to actually get to this point. Where shall I start? Probably it all began March. From that was this. I used the top half was a halter pattern that I already had, but she the reason I never used it properly is because she made it, hers is really small. I don't know how she, and that's one thing that proper annoyed me and led me on to Japanese patterns, with the fact that you were just trusting that person and their measurements, and then you'd make it and it'd end up being too small, and I'm like, yeah, that's so infuriating. So because I've learned through the process of making different garments and Japanese crochet, I did it and measured it all out, did my gauge and made it on my measurements, and it's worked out really well. I had to make some minor adjustments on the top here because it was too long, again based on her pattern. So by taking it down a needle size, it made it fit a lot better as this top half. And then the skirt, oh my gosh, the skirt. I had this, what's it called, this idea, intuition, I don't know why it was, it was just a thought, that I wanted to do a full circle skirt, and I wanted to do it out of the doily pattern, and it was so hard to actually do it because it was just all about trust, and I don't do that very easily. And so the basically two doily patterns put together. The top half was one pattern, and I fitted it into the amount of stitches, and I had no idea how it was actually going to work out. All I knew at the beginning was that this bit here, this bit here fit into this waistband, and that is all I knew. I had no idea if it were gonna, how much it were gonna flare, whether I needed to increase on my hips, or whether it were actually gonna fit. And I just thought, no, go with it, let's do it. And we did. I kept trying it on, putting it on, and it just, every time I got to a particular point, it just carried on fitting and fitting and fitting. I'm like, oh my god, this is like proper good. And then I had to find the next stage of the next doily, and that was the difficult part. I really had to let go and just trust. Really, really, really had to do that. First of all, I struggled to actually find the pattern, and so that would fit into it, and I literally, no word of a lie, took pictures of the ones I liked, closed my eyes, used my finger, and just asked myself, because sometimes you get too much in your head, and it was just a case of taking the head away and just focusing on the intuition and just saying, which one do I do? And I wiggled my finger, closed my eyes, that one, and it was this pattern here. And when I did it, and I just continued and continued, and it just kept getting wider and wider and wider. I'm like, oh my god, it's not going to work. I'm going to waste my time. I've done all this work. I'm going to have to pull it all back all the time throughout crocheting it. And then I just calmed myself down, talked to myself, went back into it and thought, no, we chose this for a reason. We chose this pattern for a reason. We're gonna just go with it, and I did, and I just kept going and further down. Look how I got it. Were and I'd try it on, and it'd be just like, oh my god, it's so big. It's not gonna look right. It's not gonna fall right. Oh my god, all throughout it, and all the time it would just niggle, and it would just then, oh, you're wasting your time, Jane. You're gonna have to pull it all back and then start again and find something else, Dad. And you've wasted all the wool and you've wasted all the time, and it's just, oh god. And then even right down to the last row, there were things coming in all the time telling me that it won't, it's going to be too long, it's going to be too heavy, it's going to be this, going to be that. And then I finished it, ignoring everything and just doing it, and it turned out beautiful. That is the story of the skirt, and it just, yeah, it was just magic, really. It just, how it all came together, and how one thing led to another, and everything, every piece that I've done up to now has all led to this, which is really strange. All the pullbacks, all the projects that are unfinished are behind in those boxes behind you. Probably won't see it actually. There's an absolute ton of projects that I have not finished. The wardrobe there is full of things that I've made, so I have myself a nice new wardrobe. Some fit, some I need to wait till I lose my weight again, if I ever do, to be honest. But yeah, it's been quite a journey. But so that is the gift of lockdown, and what lockdown has actually given me. Just time and the ability to actually, and the energy to actually just be able to grow and develop and just trust and be patient as well. So yeah, thank you lockdown for giving me this beautiful dress, and I'm on with the next one here now. So thumbs up, cheers, thank you.